Dear Chrono Trigger, you turned 30 today, at least here in North America. And even though it's been 3 decades, you've somehow never felt out of date. Like a fine wine, you only get better with time. You're the kind of game people return to again and again and again, not because of flashy mechanics or endless content, but because you've offered something so much more wonderful, more gentle, more true. You've taught us that time isn't a setting. It's a way to witness change. That traveling through history could be much more than just spectacle. It could be a way to heal and make that momentum move into the future. No moment in your game captures the spirit better than a small side quest. A side quest so small that most players probably missed it. A side quest about beef jerky. For real. And it's one of the most emotionally profound things I've ever experienced in a video game. Or ever. Thank you for what you've done for all of us. Signed, a fan who's forever changed by one side quest. But let me tell you a little more before I go on. If you've never played Chrono Trigger before, or maybe it's been a really long time, let me catch you up to speed. Chrono Trigger is a JRPG that came out in the year 1995. You play as Chrono, a young boy who, due to a freak accident with his best friend Luca, ends up being able to travel through time. Chrono and his friends that he gather along the way work together to change the world by shaping things in either the past, the present, or the future. It's a really cool game, but the place that I want to zoom in here is actually late in the game. You gain full control over a time-traveling flying machine called the Epoch. You can bounce between eras easily, check in on towns or characters, and maybe get to see how these small changes have rippled into the future in some way, shape, or form. In the year 600 AD, you meet a wealthy woman in the medieval town of Por. She's proud, but arrogant, frugal, as you can tell by one of her descendants. He won't give anything to anyone and will not share anything with anyone. She tells her daughters never to associate with commoners. She brags about her status. It's not cartoon villainy exactly. It's more like elitism or generational cruelty, as you come to understand. And then something remarkable happens through this quest if you approach her with a piece of jerky in your inventory. Especially noting, by the way, you paid 9,999 gold for this piece of jerky, and through crazy circumstances I won't get into here. She asks you how much you want for it, and you have a choice. You can sell it for 10,000 gold, or you can give it to her for free, if you choose generosity. If you give it to her for free, she's stunned. Her entire worldview begins to unravel right in front of you. She essentially tells you that she's never experienced kindness like that before. And then she says something quietly monumental. You can bet my children are going to learn the value of sharing. And if you travel forward in time to the year 1000 AD, that would be Chrono's present, you'll meet her descendant again. Now, instead of a penny pincher or dishonest, he's generous, community-minded. He gives freely, without conditions. He is who she became because of what you did centuries ago. This quest really isn't about getting stronger, though it does give you the Sunstone. I mean, it's not about gear, not really. It's not even necessary to finish the game. There's no pop-up that says, quest complete. No fanfare. Just a slightly kinder future. So here's the part that always hits me the hardest. You'll never see the full result, no matter how much time traveling you do. How did that trickle down to her kids, and her kids' kids, and her kids' kids' kids? You can't see the things between 600 to 1,000 or beyond. Especially after the end game, I won't ruin. You just have to believe that it mattered, and will continue to matter, long after you finish the game. That one act of kindness, That one tiny decision echoed through 4 centuries and softened an entire family's legacy and every family attached to them that they shared with. I've played through Chrono Trigger more times than I can count. I've taken down Lavos in every possible way. I've cried during the Blackbird sequence multiple times, honestly. Poor Scala. I've named Frog Glenn and refused to call him anything else, ever. He's Glenn. Get off my case. For real, I play Chrono Trigger at least once a year, and often around my birthday. It means that much to me. But this side quest, this tiny decision about Jerky, it sticks with me in ways that few things ever could. See, when I was a kid and I first played this game, I was very impressionable. And even though I was really lost in life and deeply struggled to make friends, this completely optional, seemingly stupid side quest served as an oracle to me. And it told me, in a very personal way, that my life's purpose, thematically speaking, was to offer quiet kindness that often wouldn't become visible for generations. It told me that is the way to live, and it is good and beautiful. Because I've lived through what it means to inherit bitter coldness all around you, to be raised in a world where power is prized far over people, I've had to unlearn all that slowly and painfully, and to try the best that I can to pass something warmer down instead of bitterness and coldness. It's still what I'm trying to do with my life now. And honestly, it's why I'm here on YouTube. In real life, we don't get to time travel, sadly, but we do get to choose. Do we pass down what hurt us, or do we become the moment where the chain finally breaks? For us or for somebody we care about. As a therapist who works with people who experience deep emotional burnout, I see this struggle all the time. People trying to rewrite the stories they were handed. People exhausted from living in survival mode, and who are finally ready to ask, what if I didn't keep carrying all of this? What if I changed something? And in my mind, as dumb as it might sound, that Jerky side quest is an anthem for them, for me. Something I wish I could give them as a symbol of hope, a symbol of their worth, a tangible reminder that change is possible. This is a stupid representation of something wonderful that in and of itself makes it even more beautiful by being so stupid and seemingly trivial. It's just a piece of jerky, but it's just so moving to me. One person deciding to offer a little kindness without needing credit. It's such a small act in some ways, and trusting that it might echo through time in ways they'll never be able to foresee. This quest isn't just game design, it's healing distilled. And if you've ever been the first person in your family to want better and to offer yourself something better, I want to remind you that you're doing time traveling too. Continue across the lands and continue to travel through time to change a future that you will never see. Because it's good and beautiful. If Chrono Trigger has in some way shaped your life, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. How has Chrono Trigger changed your life? Or, if it hasn't, what's your favorite moment when you think of Chrono Trigger? What is your favorite moment? And if you've never played, please find a copy, talk to a friend, borrow it, whatever you have to do. Get it on Steam, it's pretty cheap. Let it move you the way it moved me and moved so many of us. Thank you, Chrono Trigger, and happy birthday, man. 30 looks good on you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for letting me talk to you about a game that changed me in a small but meaningful way, and in some ways that I'm still discovering. I hope it changes you too. Thank you.